Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. So happy to have you here. So glad to have you. I'm just going to pop on over to the phone here and make sure those of you who are coming and joining me on the phone, you can do so. So let me just get on the phone here because today we are talking all about how to make weight loss easy because it sucks when you think it has to be hard. So let me just do this real quick. All right, hold on one second. Hi, everybody. There we go. All right. So let's start talking about how do we make weight loss easy? How do we do that? And so I want you to think about a few things. I want you to think about the fact that we have an option. We have an option every day whether we want weight loss to be in our mind as a hard, difficult choice, a hard, difficult journey, or a journey we actually love the process of. What do you want it to look like? You get to choose. And so many times we choose the pain, we choose the hard, we choose old thoughts and beliefs that we can't lose weight, that it's difficult, that we're big boned, that we don't have the motivation, that our hormones can't or won't let you lose weight. What are you telling yourself? Are you making it an easy process? Or are you making this incredibly challenging on yourself? And if you're making it challenging on yourself to lose weight, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. There's a better way. So let's talk about this. If, let's say, you want to lose 55 pounds, that's your goal. You want to lose 55 pounds. There are going to be some of you that are going to choose to lose that 55 pounds by telling yourself, okay, here we go. It's going to be hard. I got to get rid of food. I got to eliminate things. I'm going to bear down. And sometimes when you tell yourself this, when it feels hard, what do you do beforehand? What do you do before you start losing weight? Binging, overeating, last meal eating. I got to do this now because I'm never going to get another meal again. I'm going to eat a ton of sugar because I'm never going to have sugar again. I'm going to get off of it. I'm going to have dairy. I'm going to stop having dairy. Whatever it is, you say to yourself, what happens is if you make this event a really big, hard, difficult event, then what you're telling your brain is that weight loss is hard. That I better celebrate now because right now it's easy. That right now I can be in this comfortable place. Right now I can take my life or my food and I can really enjoy myself. And then you're going to have this Last Supper effect. And then that starts the whole process of feeling like, okay, here I am. Now let me grit my teeth. Let's go. And while you're trying to lose weight, if you're telling yourself it's hard, if you're focused on what you can't have, what you can't eat, that this is difficult, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this, or oh my goodness, yeah, you guys eat that. I have a special diet that I have to adhere to. And if you make this hard, and if you make it really big in your brain, then some of you are going to lose those 55 pounds, but it's going to be harder. And then when you lose those 55 pounds, are you going to want to stay losing that weight? Are you going to want to stay in that process, in the program? A lot of times what happens is I hear this over and over and over again. I'm just going to be good for a little while until I get my weight off. And then I'm going to party it up. Then I'll start really like relaxing things. No, it doesn't work like that. If you lose the weight going hard and it feels really challenging and depriving in nature, how are you going to maintain it? You can't. Now, some of you, on the other hand, are going to say, okay, I want to lose 55 pounds. And I'm going to do it in the thin within way. I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to create my vision. And all of you Inner Circle members, you better have your vision, okay? You have your vision. You're like, here's why I want to lose weight. Here's why this is important to me. So then we build in intrinsic motivation from the beginning. You know your why. You have the vision of what you want a realistic life in relationship with food and your body to look like and feel like. And you start activating that. And then you come and take action from a place of love, from a doable place, from a place that is realistic. Then, guess what? You lose those 55 pounds. What are you left with? Better self-talk? More confidence? A plan that works for you, that you don't have to go off of? You're practicing positive self-talk. You're practicing being solution-oriented in adjusting any behaviors or patterns of thinking or actions that don't serve you. You really understand why you turn to food. You understand, you've done the mental work to understand your relationship with food and your body. And that process, in my mind, is so much more fun and enjoyable and realistic and doable. And one of the things that I love the most is when I interview women who have gotten down to their ideal weight, and they say to me, or men, but mostly women, and they say to me, Marna, when I got there, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? It was like, oh, I know how to do this. I'm just going to keep going. And if I happen to even go under my goal weight, great. And if not, great. I know what to do and how to do it. So I want you to think about your relationship with weight loss, your thoughts about losing weight. Is it painful? Are you avoiding it? Is it feel excruciating? Does it feel hard inside of your body? Are your thoughts telling you that it's difficult, challenging? How can I make this happen? It's too slow. Some of you have a whole relationship with speed. It's too slow. I need it faster. And then when you think of it being too slow, you want to self-sabotage. So let's look at this in a different way, guys. Let's make this a better practice. Why can't we make it easier on our brains? You have a choice. Do you want to make it harder? Do you want to make it easier? Hi, Trish. Hi, Mindy. Let me just say hi to everybody. Hi, Tam. Hi, Miss Allison. So good to see you. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Miss Paula. So good to see all of you. Nice to see a bunch of you on the phone, too. So nice to see everybody showing up. Love it. Love it. So let me ask you, those of you who are live, are you making it hard or easy or somewhere in between? If you lose weight, hi, Miss Kim. If you are losing weight from hard, do you think it's ever going to get easy? No, we're not even bringing that energy in. If you lose weight from fun, like, why does weight loss have to be hard? One of my favorite things about losing weight and about being in this process is the element of curiosity. The element of curiosity. Getting curious about my actions, about my behaviors, about how I'm showing up and who I am, about what I can be and what I choose to self-sabotage. And I just love understanding my behaviors. I love understanding your behaviors. What about going into this place of your mind and really getting curious? Really getting curious about what is your relationship with weight loss like? Hard or easy? Tell me. Allison, you say both. Depends on the day. Marav, hi, nice to see you. What's your relationship with weight loss? Does it feel hard? Does it feel complex? Does it feel difficult? Does it feel never ending? Does it feel impossible? Or does it feel light and easy and fun and enjoyable? Hello, Miss Sue. Gosh, it's so nice to see all your new faces. I got lots of new faces here today. So nice seeing all of you. Hard. Okay. So for those of you who are telling yourself this is hard, how do you want to feel about this? What do you want to think? Let's bring the thinking. How do you want to think about the journey to lose weight? How do you want to think about it? And I love seeing some of you who are new here going, it's hard. And some of you who have a little more experience with me in this work. It's like it's used to be hard, but now it's easier. I love that, Roberta. I love that, Sue. I love that. It feels pretty hopeless. Okay, so let's think about losing weight from the energy, the feeling. So that's a feeling of hopelessness. To try to lose weight from a feeling of hopelessness is really challenging because you're already in this negative energy. You're already feeling like you've been beaten up. But what if you could change that? What would that look like? What would it feel like instead to come from a place of hopefulness, natural, easy, joyful? What would have to happen inside of your relationship with your mind? What would the thinking have to be? What if you changed and started to focus on what was working? What helps you lose weight? How much fun it is to be honoring your body? How much love you have for the process? How much joy you have for really giving your time and energy to understanding your relationship with food? And instead of weight being this ugly, bad, negative thing, what if it's about understanding why? What's going on? And how can I help support that part of you, that part of me that needs support, that needs love? Because we don't gain weight because we're trying to be mean to ourselves. We gain weight to love, protect, nurture ourselves. And so if we stop getting on the negative bandwagon of weight loss and we start finding what's working, what feels good, how we did well for the day, assessing our day and going, awesome. And then looking at, oh, that didn't work so well. Why? What was going on there? Okay, great. Let me try something else tomorrow. Weight loss is about taking these tiny little parts of your days that may not work and adjusting them slightly. I have one client right now who's been so patient and working and twisting and turning, and in 3 weeks, she all of a sudden went, okay, I got it now. Small tweaks from going from feeling hopeless at night around eating to her feeling hopeful at night and going, oh, I don't need to eat. Why? She changed her thinking about it. She changed the thought. She changed her reaction. She changed who she saw herself being in the evening. So some of you have this focus on it being hard, that you're just big bone, that you've created an identity of being bigger and you keep living into that. So when something doesn't go well, you go, well, I'm just big bone. Yeah, just, it's easy for me to do that too. Oh, I just don't have a thyroid. Just don't have a thyroid, just going to be bigger. How helpful is the statement, I just don't have a thyroid? How helpful is the statement, I'm just big boned? I'm getting older and it's hard. How helpful is that? Does that make this process fun and enjoyable, or does it not? And those are the thoughts I want you to be looking at. And here's the way I want you to be thinking about losing weight. There are a few factors here. Are you celebrating yourself? Are you celebrating the results you see in your clothes or on your body? Are you celebrating the beautiful aspects of yourself right now? No weight loss, no, just right now where you are at. Do you notice, ooh, I love my neck. Ooh, I like my shoulders. Ooh, I like my smile. Are you noticing that? Are you complimenting it? If you think that all of a sudden you're going to start complimenting yourself when you're at a lower weight, I'm telling you, it is not usually the case. You're just going to find other things to get focused on that you don't like. Oh yeah, I'm 20 pounds smaller and No, let's stop that. So, are you celebrating yourself? Are you noticing what works? Do you know what works to help you lose weight? Do you notice that, hey, listen, when I'm eating, when my body's hungry, when I'm avoiding overeating, when I plan my day, when I eat foods that work really well for me and help me, like when I eat real whole foods, that helps me. When I eat a lot of sugar at night, I feel terrible. So I'm going to adjust a few things and maybe not say I'm never going to have sugar, but I'm going to adjust how I have that sugar in the evening. Maybe I'll lessen it by a few Hershey Kisses, right? It doesn't have to be hard. We just start noticing and adjusting. Are you noticing what's working? Are you noticing how and what is getting thinner? How you're getting stronger, how you're feeling better? Or is it this constant wheel of I should be, I didn't do this right, I need to do this, I need to do this, I have to do this? That's not fun. No wonder why weight loss hasn't been fun. If it's filled with needs and shoulds and have tos versus acknowledgments and seeing what's working and noticing and paying attention to those wonderful opportunities to give yourself this like internal hug of like, yes, way to stop sooner, right? Way to stop, way to choose a salad today, way to have a vegetable. You are awesome, right? To choose those things, to step into that opportunity is so, so important. Next, acknowledge yourself for the good and then make kind and loving tweaks on the areas that you want to adjust. So if you notice you overeat at night or you overeat at lunch or you late night eat in bed, what small tweak can you make? Maybe you reduce the caloric intake. Maybe you improve the quality. Maybe you reduce the portion size. What small thing can you take? I love that, Tam. What can you do? Okay? Little tweaks don't mean overhauling your whole life. Now, some of you may want to do that. And as long as it comes from a positive place, an excited place, a yes, I can do this forever place, a realistic place, great. Great, do that. Overhaul your life. And support yourself to make it happen. But a lot of times, like Biggest Loser or any of these things, most people don't have 4 hours a day to exercise or 6 hours a day or whatever it is, and a chef planning their food. That's not realistic. That's why those people, many of them, gain weight unless they keep up or have the right mental framework to help support them. But I've had those people come to me and say, Marna, help. I was on Biggest Loser. I'm now gained this weight. Help. I didn't do it in a healthy way. I didn't do it in a realistic way. And so I'm telling you this from 24 years of seeing people do weight loss and do it easier and do it hard. Those that make it fun and doable and realistic and celebrate and have the fun and bring that fun into it, lose weight and can maintain it so easily because it wasn't difficult to get off. Focused? Yes, there's a difference. I'm not telling you to not be focused on who you want to be, not create a vision, not have that focus and that intention. That is not what I'm saying. Absolutely, intention, focus, desire are all really important to making this happen and making your results happen. But you can use the element of fun versus pain. They're feelings and thoughts. We want to align the positive and positive with the positive and positive. A positive thought, a positive feeling with weight loss. What also, how is your self-talk? Are you noticing that it's improving? What works for your self-talk? What helps you feel good to have the conversation? What conversations work for you? And then next, are your actions doable? Weight loss is so much more fun when it's doable. When you are eating like yourself, like in a way that is realistic. Like I still eat some fast food here and there. We go out to eat. We do those things. I want to be somebody who can do those things. And maybe at some point I won't ever want to have any fast food. But at this point in my life, we have it sometimes. It's okay. Sometimes I'm choosing a salad, and sometimes I'm choosing a hamburger. Sometimes I'm choosing a lettuce wrap. It just depends. So is it realistic? Are you enjoying the taste of your meals? It's wonderful. I love having salads. Love having them for lunch. And recently I've really loved them because I've really spent time thinking about putting food on those salads that I absolutely love. So I don't feel like I'm dieting. I feel like I'm enjoying a healthy bowl of lettuce and vegetables that help my brain and my body function. It is not painful. If it was painful, I would not be eating them. I'd choose something else. So are you enjoying your meals? You can have really healthy, great quality foods. You can eliminate sugar. You can eliminate dairy. You can do all of that and still have the mental framework that I like this. I can do this. This feels good. But if you're hating the process and you lose 55 pounds, hating the process, think you're going to maintain that 55-pound weight loss? No, of course not. That's when people come back to me. Because you're making it too hard. You're making the process painful. It's not realistic. Okay? So here are a few questions that I want to help you think about in terms of your mental construct. Your mental construct, your mind can shape the pleasure part of you and enjoying this process, or it can shape it into being something really painful and ugly and something you want to avoid. So here are some questions. How do you want to lose weight? From pain and suffering, or from understanding, fun, joy, adjusting? I'm going to ask you this question again. How do you want to lose weight? From pain and suffering, or from understanding, joy, fun, and adjusting? Okay, and just kind of notice where you've been as of late. Has weight loss been something that's felt like it's painful? How can you adjust it? Number 2, what are you telling yourself about your ability to lose weight? This is important. If you want to lose weight and you're telling yourself it's hard, it's difficult, I can't, I don't have a thyroid, I have some complication, it's just difficult for me. Does that help make it easier? Does that make the process more enjoyable? Or does it make it harder, more challenging, more difficult? No question, right? No question. If you're telling yourself it's hard, or you can't, or you don't believe you are able to, then here's something you can start doing. You can start telling yourself, I'm not sure. I'm curious if I can get a pound or 2 off. I'm curious. Will my body show me? Can I lose a little bit of weight easily? Let me see. What could I do today that would make weight loss really easy on myself? Really fun. Okay? Get into that questioning. Your brain doesn't typically resist the play questions, the curiosity questions, the just want to try this out and see. How can I make weight loss fun today? How can I make it inevitable? How can I make it easy for myself? Your power, the questions you ask your brain are crucial. If you're going to tell your brain it's hard, it's going to feel hard all day long, and you're going to want to rebel and resist and potentially binge. You're going to tell yourself it's easier, it's fun, it's doable, and how it's fun and doable, what you're going to do to make it fun and doable today. all of a sudden you're stepping into an entirely different energy, entirely different feeling. And that's exciting and it's fun. So think about getting to your ideal weight, and it is so much fun getting there. You're having a ball, you're learning about yourself, you're choosing foods and you're understanding the foods that really work well, and then you're going to adjust and make changes to support you. What's that like? Next thing, how can you start celebrating your wins? One, are you even celebrating them? And if you're not, how? How can you start celebrating your wins? And similarly, this question, how can you start acknowledging the ease and joy of this process? How can you start acknowledging the ease and joy of this process? Wow, I lost weight and it wasn't so hard. My clothes are getting a little baggy. Oh, I did some sit-ups today. Even like today, I did Pilates this morning and I was like, that class went so fast. That was so fun. Again, giving my brain the opportunity to find the joy and pleasure in movement. And what would it take, number 5, what would it take to stop worrying about when you're going to lose weight, how fast it's going to happen, and just start enjoying the process? Just start showing up in a way that you enjoy the process, you're having fun, and it is just happening. It's creating a life that supports you being the person you want to be. It's not about going, oh my God, I have to do all these actions that are outside of my comfort zone, that are outside of my normal way of being, and then I'm going to then change that. No, let's bring that in and do that. Okay? Any questions, concerns? How does it feel to show up in a way where weight loss gets to be easy? I want you all to just close your eyes for a second. And if those of you are driving or you're not in a safe place, do not close your eyes. But I just want you to inhale, take a big, deep inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want you to just feel into the possibility, the experience of making weight loss fun, of getting down to your goal weight easily, effortlessly, in a joyful way, where you're enjoying your life, you're enjoying your body, you're making small tweaks and adjustments to help support what your body's telling you and what your mind needs. And it's fun. And you got this. How does that feel? Take a moment and just share with me, what is that like? Because if weight loss is hard, if it feels like you can't do it, if it feels like it's some huge peak that you're barely at the bottom of and you've got to climb up and drudge up, it's going to be a long, hard process. But if you enjoy it, if you start acknowledging you and what you're seeing and how it's working and making those tweaks and adjustments, and you live from your vision of who you want to be and why it's important for you to make those changes, and you just keep showing up, honoring that and honoring your body and finding each day, okay, how is weight loss easy today? How did I make this process fun? And you acknowledge it and you're aware of it, and you keep going through this process of losing weight, and it's not hard. Okay? It's fun. It's doable. It's focused. You're taking action, but it's not painful action. It's not restrictive, horrible action. Okay? I'm glad it feels amazing and fantastic. Good. So, I want to leave you today knowing, feeling, connecting to the fact that you can lose weight from this doable, fun, joyful energy. Go take this feeling and these thoughts, go out into the day and see what gets to happen for you. You'll have an entirely different experience. It'll feel so freaking good, and you'll be taking action and seeing the results on your body. And if you want another really, really fun thing to do, in July, the 30-day challenge is coming up. If you haven't taken it, come join me. It's 30 days. It's total fun. It's total introspection. It's looking at and making tweaks. We do lots of really cool things. And the majority of women who take the challenge see awesome results through the challenge and then thereafter. You will see results in your thinking, in your actions, and on your body. So I would love to have you. All you have to do, get on the wait list. I'm going to put the little link here. Just get on the wait list. If you're not already on the wait list, I'll just let you know in July when the doors open. That's the way you do it. I just put it in the chat here. And it's an amazing way to really, really step into the body that you want to have from fun and joy. Okay? So take this energy, show up, make this fun. When you catch yourself saying this is hard, difficult, I can't, I won't, I'm not sure if this will ever happen, stop it and change it to a thought that inspires you, that gets you excited, that makes this process enjoyable. I'm making it happen today. I can do this. I've got this. It's okay that it's been a little bit slow. It doesn't mean anything about where I'm going and who I'm creating. All right? All right, everybody. Have yourself an amazing day, and I'll talk to all of you soon. Bye. You're welcome.